Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, people, bring it in, bring it in. Listen, I know everybody's come in. Guys, I am uber hype, but I'm giving a price point prediction here. And again, I know you've kind of seen by the title. My price point prediction is going to be obviously through the range of 10 to what I'm saying is $30 is where I'm thinking that we're going to be in 2024. With that being my relative, those are my minimum levels. I have another bracket for which, I'm not going to reveal that yet. I don't want people getting too far outside of the head. But, guys, let me pull y'all in so y'all can kind of get on the grasp of where I'm at and why I say 10 and $30 range. I know a lot of people are going to be hitting us with the same base. The market cap. We're going to bust all that down. Y'all follow through. I got the information. Also, pointing to why I think all this is going to occur and why $10 to $30 is a very realistic range as far as 2024. But let's tap in, guys. Bitcoin and XRP held the line. Bitcoin holding 42,215 after that dip. XRP held that 59-cent line, baby. That seems like the bottoms are in 60 cents, and we are going back up. We added bounces, getting a little scary, wasn't it? No, sir, not for me, baby. I was wishing. I hope they was going to give me a chance to scoop some more up in 50 cents. They know better. It's impossible. Well, come on through now. Guys, my price prediction of 10 to 30. Guys, I understand the market caps. You're talking about 700, 800 billion. And people are like, the market cap, that's too much. Guys, I need everybody to kind of understand what market cap is and why that does not apply to us. And that'll allow us to further get into grasp the information I'm bringing you. Understand, okay, well, I get what's going on there. Let's define market capitalization. The value of a company that is traded on a stock market calculated by multiplying the total number of shares by the present share price. All right. Now, everybody got that. That's the market capitalization, just the amount of shares times stock price, right? Stock price is decided on what they call fair value, right? How is fair value decided? Well, let's tap down here. Fair value is the actual selling value of an asset that is agreed to be paid by the buyer as set by the seller. Both parties benefit from scale. Calculating the fair value involves analyzing profit margins, future growth rates, and risk factors. So in other words, the stock's price is determined by the buyers and sellers, retails in the institutions in there. Obviously, you see when a price is super high, people start selling. That tells you, hey, the stock should be down. And they say that the stock price is too high. But the value set, same as how a dollar is set at, we all agree a dollar is a dollar, right? Well, the same with stock that's being decided daily by the buyer and seller. That's what fair value is. We just recently had that fair value situation brought out further, right? Which I'm bringing this all together. The FSBC ruling. Companies must adhere to GAAP accounting standards can now use fair value accounting for Bitcoin holding, removing a substantial barrier for corporate adoption. An under-the-radar issue that can have a major effect on corporate demand for Bitcoin. Tapping a little further. The Financial Accounting Standards Board, FASB, issued guidance for fair value accounting of Bitcoin holdings previously classified as intangible assets. The ruling removes a substantial barrier from corporate access to hold Bitcoin under their balance sheet. So again, two things it said. It said, one, the ability for these companies that are holding Bitcoin like Tesla, right, that are holding cryptocurrencies to now be able to count that growth value in their sheets, and also here and across other altcoins is set the fair value, which again allows these coins to be decided. There can be a fair value decided by market utilizer, whatever it may be, right? And that also can be recorded and documented up on the balance sheet based off the fair value of it, which again allows the buyers and sellers or the investors or the holders or the utilizers to decide what the price is. So XRP at 10,000, if they agree, buy and sell, if everybody's utilizing the banks, because again, it's institutional coin, it say, okay, boom, we got this backed by gold, we got this backed by whatever, we're utilizing this to do our transfers at $10,000. That's agreed by the buyer and seller. That is going to be the fair value of it, right? But that's on down the line. What we're talking about is 2024. What we're seeing is realistic expectations, 10 to 24. Well, let's pull on through, right? I got a couple catalysts we're going to go over at the end of this clip here, but I want to pull on through with this. What else do we have that is alluding for me to say, okay, well, we've got the point that it can go to $10 to $30, right? But what's allowing that? Guys, we have catalysts that are kicking off. What's coming in, and y'all are probably back on the back of your heels right now, slumped out, you didn't got on your heels. Bitcoin ETF, y'all, is coming in January. That alone is going to bring, I think they said something like 10 or 20 trillion dollars of available asset. Not to say that's what's coming to the market, but they're saying off of that, you know, $2 trillion can come into the crypto space as far as money and through Bitcoin, which again pulls all stable coins. You've got that catalyst already kicking off right now where they're about to attach Wall Street to crypto, which is why I'm telling y'all guys, we're early to the show. Stack your coins, not financial advice, but we're really early to the show, but everything's folding out in front of you. Let's listen here. Galaxy Digital CEO says, you know, spot approved by January 10th, and I got something else that'll be a little more compelling if that's not compelling.
A little victory lap. Listen,
the
Fed's pivot is really important. That press conference was as dovish as anybody expected, and the markets are behaving that way. You look at, you know, fixed income markets, equity markets, they all are now trading a Fed pivot. And is it, you know, March, January, or do they wait till the April meeting? We'll see. You know, we'll see what their narrative is. We'll see what the inflation data is. But this is all based on inflation coming down, and it's not based on growth collapsing. And so they shifted to a more inflation focused Fed, which gives them the room to cut rates. I think crypto likes it. We're going to get this ETF before January 10th. That's kind of the drop dead date that Gensler has before he gets in trouble with Grayscale and the lawsuit.
And mind y'all, again, guys, the court is on the SEC on Gensler's back. They say, hey, yeah, y'all are going to push this through. BlackRock tapped him on the shoulder. Gary's like, oh, yeah, we went back and we're reconsidering, guys. This is about to drop off on y'all's head. Y'all are, oh, I'm lullaby. Meanwhile, XRP's up 70%, but we're about to roll into literally a crypto bull super cycle. You sitting on your tail.
And so I think you're going to see this, you know, announced. It won't start trading then, right? That probably takes 6 to 8 weeks after that. But it's just more fuel for a fire.
There we go. Just like I said. And this is turning into an inferno. So you've got that, guys. Again, now, while that's being told, y'all understand that while this cycle is even building off, boom, we've got that that's pulling us up, right? Then, boom, drop off. Let me hit y'all on the head. Don't forget, XRP is going to have an IPO. They already had, I pulled this up in previous videos many a time. XRP has already had on their site the careers about us, and then looking for, if you want to go work for XRP, they had a spot for stockholder communications, right? Which obviously means that they're coming with an IPO. Again, ETF, IPO, everything rolling up under the same batch here. But the point is, they're gonna literally follow behind suit of Bitcoin. Ethereum will probably have some type of rendition of this as well. But those that are putting that stablecoin, guys, y'all got to see. You look at Bitcoin, that is the godfather of what we are. We are the revised version of things. But understand, as that gets pulled up, these stablecoins, you're up under that stablecoin section. You're in top 5. We're top 5, not top 2, but we're top 5. Come on through with it now. Pull it through. What could be a little more compelling about our ETFs coming through? This just seeing fresh off the press, Michael Saylor on Bloomberg. In January, the approval of spot ETFs is going to be a major catalyst. It is going to definitely drive a demand shock, and then that'll be followed in April with supply shock. It's a pretty big deal. Come with it.
This is very eagerly anticipated, but most of the money in the Bitcoin market right now is the hodlers and the traditional crypto investors. Mainstream investors, mainstream retail, mainstream institutions have not had a high bandwidth compliant channel to invest in this asset class until these spot ETFs. So I think in January, the approval of the spot ETFs is going to be a major catalyst. It's going to definitely drive a demand shock. And then that will be followed in April with a supply shock, because there are about 900 Bitcoin a day available for sale by natural sellers, the miners. And that number is going to be cut to 450 Bitcoin a day in April. So it's a pretty big deal.
And that puts Bitcoin where a year from now?
Higher. There's a,
How much?
we could probably keep a bunch
like,
of
tell me.
economists and modelers working all day long to calculate the supply, demand, and price elasticity of this. I don't think we've ever seen,
And guys, this is what I'm going to pull together again while I'm putting these catalysts again, why I know that the price is going to hit at least 10 to 30. This is, again, very, I'm not overstating. I'm not giving y'all crazy numbers. This is the minimum number bracket that I have as far as why I see this. But
2 to 10
let the billionaire explain it to you.
increase in demand combined with a halving and supply in a scarce, desirable asset that people want to hold for a long period of time. So I think we're expecting 2024 is going to be a major bull run for the asset class. We just don't know how far the asset's going to run at this point.
Jesus. Guys, listen. You got to understand, they've got Bitcoin ETF, which is bringing in. Y'all got to understand, we're all in this cycle. Coming into a bull, and we've been in a crypto winter already. You're coming out of that to a bull cycle. The bull cycle is now about to be ignited to start off with a Bitcoin ETF after Bitcoin's already rallied, coming into what else? A Bitcoin halving, which is automatically going to send the price, just based off of how it's set up with the supply and demand aspect. So it hitting 50,000 Bitcoin, even rebounding, this was not supposed to be up here by the time it's coming through. Guys, this is about to be a super cycle bull run, and all altcoins in there are going, not all altcoins, but stable coins with utilization are about to go crazy in this class, as he mentioned. There's been nothing like this before, nothing of this. And that's why I say just a couple key components, right? And this is what I say. Couple catalysts. Bitcoin ETF, Bitcoin halving, XRP settlement, right? Now I want all of y'all to buy this all in. And while you're hearing me explain this, remember that XRP ran to $3 on the last run before it was stifled by a lawsuit that it's beaten. It already got to 3. That was cut off in the run. Are you hearing me? I mean, I know I like to lay out common sense things here, but that was stifled. But now we have it going back. So we're going for a round 2. We're spinning the block. But now we have Bitcoin ETF coming through, Bitcoin halving, XRP settlement, the XRP IPO that's probably going to drop off in the probably the middle to later this cycle run, just as an extra little jetpack on that fuel just for wherever your number lies, right? And that's why I say 10 to 30 is just me being very, very realistic, right? Then on top of it all, what else didn't we have prior to that settlement, guys? Oh, yeah, that's right. Just because it was delisted in America, the expansion was still going on. The companies and banks, 100 companies using XRP since that settlement, right? What you look at there, look at these. MoneyGram, R3, XRPL Labs. Cool. Look at all this. Look at this. Western Union, SBI. Y'all like that list, don't you? Slow it down if you need to. IDT. Look at here. 44, and then 12 banks, Barclays, BMO, CIBC, RBC, NAB. Look at this here. Santander, Scotiabank, Westpac. Guys, listen. All of this is building in now. That wave hit the first time, got pulled back, guys. It's rolling back as a tsunami. Y'all are sitting up here, nothing but $3. Not saying that's what, but I just want people to understand. One, I've explained the way why market cap has nothing to do with anything. Again, it's just like a dollar. Guys, there wasn't meant to be trillions of dollars printed either, but we still look at it as a dollar, right? You just increase the amount of supply. That's why we're in the situation right now. But the point is that that's what you've agreed the fair value is $1. So, hey, that's what it's going to be. No matter if everything else around is going up. Hey, this is still $1. Okay, all right. We've already set up that. Then I showed you what's coming on. I put down the catalyst, and you've got the explanation. You got billionaires telling you what's about to happen. Sit back on your heels if you want to, guys. Listen, all I'm saying is the time is now to be collecting your coins. Guys, if you enjoyed the information, make sure to please like, subscribe. I'm about to hit 1,200 subscribers, guys. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers for my birthday in March, guys. We turn this up. Much love to my family. Much love to the Money Mafia. Much love to XRP family, XRP Army. Guys, the time is now. Like I said, $10 to $30. And then I'm going to come out with a strategy how I plan on capitalizing on this. I'm going to have a video that's going to come out. I don't know when I'm going to drop it, but on how I'm capitalizing the max gains from stock through crypto to all this about what's going to happen in this bull super cycle. But like I said, some of y'all should have some set aside for you to sell and cash in on. Make sure you grab profits. That's all I'm trying to tell you. But 2024, 2025 is ours, baby. Hey, much love to y'all boys, and y'all hold it down. You know what's next, don't you? Yes, sir.